All right, welcome back. An unintended consequence, maybe a bright side to woke orthodoxy here, producing an army of conservatives. A Princeton senior, in a recent letter to the New York Times, eviscerating the far-left politics infecting colleges, including his school, Princeton. Explaining through his experience, the radical left university agenda is pushing more free-thinking students to the right. Yeah. Writing, classes may begin with requests for preferred pronouns or land acknowledgments. That's how they're starting class at Princeton. A student who jokes about the wrong subject might face a social punishment. He goes on to say, from what I've seen on campus, students are not invited to debate. They are expected to conform. And those who challenge the liberal agenda can face real repercussions. That's the reality. Our friend Dean Cain has a son in college. Dean joins us now. Good to see you again. Can you fathom being in a class that started with a stolen land acknowledgement? You know, even if I wasn't political, I think you just have to start saying conservative stuff just to irritate these people.
All right. Well, I also am a graduate of Princeton University, where this kid wrote this op-ed. I mean, I would have a really hard time if I were in class at that time hearing those things. I didn't hear those things when I went there 150 years ago. But I mean, college campuses are supposed to be where ideas are challenged and open debate is encouraged and invited. Too often these days, speakers are banned or shouted down, which is the worst behavior. You have to start off with your pronouns or a land acknowledgement. That stuff is crazy. You know, I'm sick of these terms, microaggression and trigger warning and stuff like that. I mean, like, college should be about learning to think critically. You come into this learning environment, you're exposed to all sorts of different opinions and ideas. You debate them, you argue them openly, and then you engage with people. You engage with people who have differing opinions, and then the best ideas rise to the top. That's how it should be. Unfortunately, it's been a lot of indoctrination. I'm really glad to see this kid fighting back at my alma mater. I'm very happy. Otherwise, it's been me and Pete Hegseth and you know, Tom Bevan. That's kind of all guys out there. But if that's what's happening on college campuses today, good job. Good job. Make some more conservatives. I'm happy.
It's great, but I don't have all good news for you, though, because not too far from Princeton at Columbia in New York is going to become the first Ivy League school to permanently drop testing of the SAT and the ACT scores. That is no longer, those test scores are no longer required in the admission process at Columbia University. I mean, I wonder, I mean, what do they, is it just who hates America the most and has rich parents? Is that who gets in now?
It's kind of starting to sound like it. You know, you can do whatever you want to in the college environment. Like, I'm in Columbia, I'm going to call some couple of my buddies from Columbia and just razz them right now, because you can do that if you want to, but I don't care what you do. As socialist as you want to make the world is a meritocracy. It really is. You get places based on your merit. The SAT and the ACT, they judge how well you take the SAT and the ACT, but it's about merit. You earn it. So if they want to drop those standards, they'll probably end up with a better football team. But I don't know if they're going to have a better university.
That's very good. That's very funny. Do you think it's going to happen in Hollywood? I mean, is that when the first story talking about how they're pushing people to the right? When you go this hard left and you kind of force everybody at gunpoint, I mean, I just feel like there's going to be a lot more people in your lane, because I know there's a lot more of you out there than just you. We've talked about it before.
Of course there are. Listen, if you can beat me in the free exchange of ideas, if you have a better idea than me, I'm going to listen, and that's great. But if you come in telling me this is what you have to do, I mean, like, literally, my kid is in college. Fortunately, he goes to High Point University, which is a God, family, country institution. I love that so much. The American flags are everywhere. But if I want to make sure that my son doesn't listen to me, if I say to him, look, I demand every single night you go do your homework before you have any fun, that kid's going to go out and party and say, forget you. So if the lefties are going and you have to do this, you have to say this, you have to give land acknowledgement, you have to, you know, give me your pronouns, then if that turns people into conservatives, hey, so be it. There's my kid and I. See, that's the thing about that school. You can be patriotic and you can embrace it, and it's accepted. And
they don't throw mud at you there. Yeah, I mean, that's a great endorsement for that school. I got finally just one last question here. We're in this battle with DirecTV and AT&T. They dropped Newsmax a month ago. Just wanted to get your thoughts.
I just think that's crazy. I don't know why. I mean, why do they want to do that? They should be losing subscribers. The idea, again, this is the same thing. It's basically like they're saying, okay, listen, we are Columbia University, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to make you do a land acknowledgement. We're going to make you say, I'm sorry for having a conservative viewpoint. Put all the ideas out there. Put Newsmax out there. You should be on DirecTV and AT&T. Should be out there like every other voice, and you should let yourself. They should let you compete with a free exchange of ideas, and they don't let you do that. Yeah. That's crazy.
They don't get it. They suppress it. You're just making it sexier. I mean, you just make it more people want to see what it is. Right out the gate, what are you hiding from me?
Sexy.
Yeah.
You're pretty sexy anyway, buddy.
Man, I'm going to clip that one. Dean Cain, Superman. We appreciate it. Thanks for coming on. Good to see you.
Always a pleasure.
All right.